Yeah. Up in the building. Yeah, we lighting up the scene. Crypto gems on radar, chasing every dream. Do your own research, that's the golden theme. We bring the facts, no cap, we keep it clean. Scrolling through the charts, got my eyes on the rise. Vibra got the info, got me feeling so wise. No hype, just the truth, yeah, we cutting through lies. Sharpen knowledge on the daily, watch the profits multiply. From Bitcoin to the altcoins, we digging for gold. Community so strong, never do what you're told. Dior, that's the motto, let the story unfold. We ain't selling you a dream, just the facts to behold. Vibra finance, shining in the night. Crypto gems, yeah, we find them right. Do your research, keep the future bright. Vibra got your back, we ignite your flight. No pump and dump, just the realest advice. We break it all down, make it simple and nice. Every tip, every trick, got you rolling the dice. But with knowledge in your pocket, you can win every price. Vibra finance, shining in the night. Crypto gems, yeah, we find them right. Do your research, keep your future bright. Vibra got your back, we ignite your flight. So when you're lost in the crypto sea, Vibra's the light, come vibe with me. Stay smart, stay sharp, and you'll always see the best gems shine with transparency.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibra Finance. Hope you had a great Monday so far. It's early in the day. Keep crushing it. Make that money because these crypto markets, they're going to turn. We've seen the stock market now start to fall. Gold and silver are crashing. We got problems around the world. But at the same time, the Qubic ecosystem is thriving and building consistently. Growing the community, engagement is getting bigger and bigger. They're hiring smarter and smarter scientists, PhDs, researchers, everybody. And it just excites me. And there's no one else who's as caught up in the ecosystem as my man Samson. So he is here today and we are going to break it all down.
What's cracking, my guy? Well, how we doing?
I'm excited, man. If you can tune out all the nonsense, which there is the mute button and the block button on Twitter. So if you see someone post something stupid, hit that mute block button. We don't have time for that right now. You got to be laser focused right now and prepare for this shift that's going to come in this market when no one sees it coming. And there's so much stuff happening in this ecosystem. To not be paying attention and giving it your full attention, I think you're costing yourself big time.
Yeah, for sure. It's a really slept on ecosystem out here in Qubic, not just in AI, but just as a chain in general. Because a lot of different chains have stuff on chain activity, but it's a slow burn, it's a slow build, and it's been awesome as far as I can see.
Yeah, bro, for sure. And we are just getting started. You know, when I first found Qubic a couple of years ago, it was brutal. You know, we found it literally at the top. I mean, back in February 2020, it was February 17th was when I first bought it. So that was, wasn't even on the chart yet, but it was $10,000 for a million or a billion coins.
You know what's crazy about one of the craziest thing about Qubic is a lot of people, they try to like checkmate you on X, being like, oh, you're way down low on your all-time, when you came out. But then one thing that people don't realize is that the price that CoinMarketCap and that CoinGecko have, they're not the actual all-time lows of Qubic. Like the actual all-time lows of Qubic are at like 7 zeros. So even right now at these lows, like we're still way up. So a lot of people like spread that, like they'll try to take that all-time low that CoinMarketCap has and try to throw it in your face. But like if you don't know any better, you'll be like, oh, boo hoo, yeah, you're right. But then if you know for real, like Qubic is way up. We had we were at 20, it was $28 per billion at one point. If you look at the price on safetrade.com, because SafeTrade was the first place to actually list Qubic.
Yep.
And you'll find it way lower than any of these big uh website trackers for the price.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It
So
started down here and then ran up high and then just dropped.
And then people are crying like, "Oh, you're way down," but we're at between 5 and 6 zeros right now, but we're still up. Like we're uppity, up.
Exactly. And bro, that was the thing. You had from basically Christmas Day, it was under 6,000. And then starting in February, it will drop below 5. So if you bought any time between, February 6th to March 6th, you could have doubled up right off that bottom. So for all the pain you suffered here, say you lost $3,000, you could have put another 1,500 in at the bottom, and now you're in for 4,500, and your bag is worth what, like 3K, 3,500. So now you just lowered your entry point, and you make another buy, and it just lowers it and lowers it and lowers it. And it's like, these are the golden zones. Like, this is when you want to be buying down here. And it sucks. It's painful. But if you know where this is going, when we're up in here, is it going to matter if you bought here, or even any of these?
Hell no. You're going to be rich anyway.
Exactly. And
none of that matters. Anyone who's trying to like fucking nitpick pinpoint price points, you're like, dude, just shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about right now. We're talking two completely different things.
Yep. So yeah, look, on the daily we got some coins coming back. Casper, man, I keep seeing this, bro. In the last month, it's been making moves, and I thought this was dead. Once the Casper Labs left and they moved over to Hedera, I didn't know if the actual core team would be like even building still, but it seems like they're moving on. They have great technology, and that's the thing. Even though you have great tech, it doesn't matter. It's all about who you know in this world. So you don't have the right relationships, your great tech is never going to get inserted and used in the mainstream. People and big players out there, they go with their partners, people they're familiar with, friends of friends. Like, that's just how the business world works.
What's Casper up to? What are they building?
They basically are building what Ethereum would love to be in the future, where it's fast and scalable. But they had half of their team that they're building some AI stuff, and the team left to go to Hedera because it's just a better network, and it's the one to go to for Web3 building. And when they lost that team, the price crumbled. The FUD got out there. The bear market was here, and it just it happens to everything in the bear market. But it's now what starts bouncing back the quickest. That's what we need to be paying attention to in the next move. When it's April 23rd and I click this monthly button, what projects are going to be up the most? We got a couple outliers now, which is great. Qubic, PTGC, but I want to see all these green, and the clear winners keep winning. If it is going to keep being Sauce and Qubic and Zbeck and Near and Quant, I mean, it's not going to be, but
as time goes on, you're gonna see less. You're gonna see just a few of those bubbles stay green because the market be just selective like that.
Man, Prove X. This is the newest project that launched on PulseChain. It did great. The first week, maybe first 5-6 days, and what happened was the coin got paired with stables, so it did phenomenal. And then a bunch of people in the ecosystem decided to be a great thing to pair the coin with PulseChain, PulseX, and the other core coins that are down, 98%. And ever since they got paired up, the thing has just gotten dragged back down. So this is a big problem for PulseChain, man. And I feel bad for everyone that sacrificed for all these projects, just kept putting money in and getting nothing out. Like, it's just been bad. So Shout out to you, PulseChain fam. We'll make it.
Yeah, well, the founder, what's his name? Richard Hart. He's not doing them. He's not doing Hex any favors, or is he? I don't know. I'm not that connected to it.
He got sued by the SEC in 2023.
Yeah, he's
then
getting
Interpol
cooked.
put charges up against them. Interpol for, I don't know if it was money laundering and then a bogus assault charge. They dropped the assault charge, but Finland is trying to get him for like $1 billion in unpaid taxes or some nonsense. So until he's off that Interpol list and that's cleared up, you know, it looks horrible to have a founder on Interpol's most wanted.
Dude, for real, you can't be on Interpol and be like, I have the #1 fucking blockchain on the planet. That's not a good look.
Goo added 100 million polls to the King LP today. I think the bottom's in on PulseChain. I hope so, bro. I think people are gonna, now that ProveX is on its way down, people were excited. They had hope here. And now that if we come back down to like 7,000, 6,000 here, people are gonna lose hope. We might have one more leg down. That's it, bro. Like, this was the last hope for people. And if it's looking terrible after a couple weeks, they're gonna give up. And that's what we need. We need everyone to exit. And yeah, Goo's got his King project. I don't know why I pulled up that pair. King PLS.
What's the thing about PulseChain? Is it like fat? Is it like cheap, fat? Like what is the thing about PulseChain that's like this? What's the selling point behind PulseChain?
So the PulseChain was created because he launched Hex on Ethereum, and the gas fees, Vitalik changed like some S load function, and it basically 8x the gas fees to stake and unstake Hex. So I did a stake, you know, it was worth thousands, but my gas fee was like $470 to unstake it. So it made the protocol unusable. So he decided, all right, for my Hex users, we can't rely on ETH. I'm going to fork ETH and create PulseChain so Hex can run flawlessly on here. And he launched a DEX on there. And then other people, you know, launched a bunch of projects. But unfortunately, it was 99% scammers, bad actors, and people that just drained money from the chain. So it's been, it's just been bad, bro. And
is it a proof of stake chain?
Yeah, it's a fork of Ethereum.
Okay.
Bro, I even put King PLS in here, and it's not showing up. It's only showing.
Yeah, because I've always for years I've always heard about PulseChain, and like even when Zen came out, like I was into Zen, and like I heard about, it was like there's like a Zen Pulse thing going on, or Hex, and then I'm like, I never really understood Hex's or PulseChain's thing. So I'm like, I don't know. It was always just this thing on the side that I always heard talked about.
Yeah,
but I never really like dove deep
into
it. So
Hex is it's basically just a CD where you buy your coins, you lock them up, and then in the future, you know, you get your interest and your coins back. So you were making 30% APY, but he cut the staking rewards down a ton, so it's way less than that right now. And you know, it's just not popular anymore, honestly. But there's some good stuff.
And I would see videos of Richard Hart, and I'd be like, what is this guy? Yeah. I was like, bro, what's this guy even talk? What is he talking about?
and that's where I could send you all his old streams. If you go back and watch them, he started out a Bitcoin OG. He was mining 50 block rewards way back in the day in 2010 and 11. So he's got hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. I think he's so rich. He doesn't need this shit. So he was writing self-help books. He was on doing streams or videos about how to give better apologies, how to be a better person, how to not suck at life.
How to give better apologies?
Yeah, dude, they're actually really good video. I'll send you a couple of them. And his old streams where he would just sit there and talk about his projects and answer questions from the chat. And he would do 8-hour live streams just sitting there, you know, responding to the chat, answering questions. And that's when I watched all them and I realized, like, this is a good dude. He's not money driven. And Hex went phenomenal. So he did the PulseChain sacrifice. And between the lawsuit, I think too much money came into it. A lot of bad actors were here that took advantage of the chain. So stuff he didn't foresee coming. A lot of bad stuff happened. So, and then the Interpool, SEC lawsuits just crashed everything. So it's a major rinse out now. But he's got so much money, bro. He owns 15% of all the DAI in the world. So this guy is one of the top 5. He owns more ETH than Vitalik. Like, and this isn't including any of the stuff that he raised for the sacrifices for these projects. He's got $1 billion that he can deploy on this chain that we all gave him. And he will do it in the future. It's only a matter of time, but it's just been so painful for the last couple years. Unless you got into PTGC, UFO, and some other projects that did well. But it's, yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Okay. I just been watching this guy for a minute, and like I could not wrap my head around Richard Hart. I'm like, I just didn't like you like I heard him talk and say certain things that are agreeable, but then as a whole I see his character and I'm like,
so
I'm staying away from that guy.
After Hex did a 10,000x, after he did, like, his was like one of the top 3 best performing cryptos of the last cycle, everyone in the space shit on him. No one gave him his due, and that's what he wants. He wants, like, credibility. He wants his peers to respect him, and he wasn't getting attention just doing his live streams, being Richard. So he went on this social media outrage marketing campaign, and that's the shit you saw, where he was twerking, walking around with all the shopping bags, and being the biggest asshole in the world. And that gained him a lot of followers, but it drove the big smart money, the real savage investors, smart investors away, because they don't want to go anywhere near that guy.
Yeah, so he'd be like, look, he'd be like, look at this. You're stupid. I'm smart. Exactly. I said Bitcoin this. I said Bitcoin that. You did this. I said this. You did that. You're wrong. I'm right. And I'm this guy and you're that guy. And I'm just like, what?
That's his biggest flaw, is he's so rich. He doesn't care what other people think. He's not going to take other people's advice. And he burns so many bridges and pisses so many people off. And then he wonders why he's not getting his credibility and his due.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's a way to do that, but you have to, like, be a little bit more calculated with it. You can't just, like, be 110% asshole. You got to be like 90% asshole, maybe 10% decent.
And being able to read the room.
Yeah, like come on. Oh, so he has no chops as far as, like, public, I don't know, PR, I guess. I don't know.
No, he does not care, bro.
Which is fine. If you're rich, you're rich, whatever. You don't need nobody for nothing. But if you got a community who's relying on you, you can't just fucking leave them out to dry.
Yep. Qmine 4444.
Ooh, we're up. We were down a little bit, but now we're back up to 4444. I feel like people might have been diversifying into WP.
Yeah,
people might have been selling off some Qmine.
Garth has been getting hit big because of I think WP, the MLM popularity, and that game's got to come out, man. And now Rocks. I hope it doesn't take away his time from Garth being involved with the Wolfpack stuff.
We'll see. I hope all the Garth stuff is still in line. I mean, I hope the Garth game comes out at least that one.
Yeah. Me too.
Because that's been hyped up for a minute. Even after the whole hack stuff, I mean, I hope he's been pushing, don't get me wrong, he's been pushing hard, Godspeed to him, but I hope they still come up with that Garth game.
Yeah, me too, man. He's such a good dude. You feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Crap down to 400.
400K.
Bro, like think about what Qmine did. Qmine is up. Even if you got in around 1500, when it started getting popular, you're still up a 2x from there. No one is up shit in QCap. You got in for 315. The highest it went to is 440. So, or what? No, wait, wicked up to. All right, so maybe one person got a double, and it's not paying any rewards, man. Like this, bad.
Whatever.
How do I put an R in here? How do I get that to say Q crap? Can I insert an R? Insert R.
Hey, it's all good. They're okay. They're all right, buddy. We don't want to create no more friction between the.
I don't want to cause
communities.
friction. I just don't want people buying a project when they think it's something else and they don't know what they're signing up for.
Dude,
And
let them buy it. It's just like the rest of Qubic trade. Like if you scroll down all the way, like it's so much crap down. It's so much crap on. It's so much. I was just going through it the other day. Like it's just so much crap that you're gonna lose your money on if you just FOMO.
It's terrible.
I mean,
bro.
QCap is better than a lot of the other plays. That's for sure.
Yep. Yeah, you got to just sort it by like volume. Because look at that, 0. I mean, some of them there's only 600 shares, but look at how many of them have no volume of these coins.
If you see shit with no volume, it's done. Like, don't even bother with it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Cubase 600 million. Like, yeah, maybe one sells every couple weeks, but who wants to sell a Cubase share right now or an MLM share? Why would you sell it if you owned it?
Exactly. Aside from the smart contract shares, which are like the stack of gold coin logos, like you can tell what are like smart contract shares versus tokens by like the logo. Like the little coins that look stacked, those are little smart contract shares.
Bro, that's
But
how they
all
need
the little things with the logos, most of those are just bullshit. Like Pepe, like who the fuck made Pepe on Qubic? Like that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, dude. Why? I get the Q Doge. Okay, that's all right. We got Doge mining coming.
Yeah, Q Doge makes sense. Coded has been there. Genesis doesn't make sense. Punks, Exodus, Arc. I don't know what like half of those coins. I don't know what any of those even mean. You're probably gonna get rug pulled if you FOMO. I feel like they're setting up for the FOMO. They're waiting for new buyers to be like, oh, here's this coin on the network, and then they're just gonna siphon all the Qubic from the new people, and they're gonna slow down the growth of the network. That's why I'm like, the people have to know now that just not to buy into that shit so they don't get fucking siphoned for their Qubic. Because that's all those coins are there for. Those coins are there to take your Qubic.
Literally.
They're just traps.
Literally. There we go. So that's what you got to do. You gotta go to all assets and then select the ones you own.
Yeah, dude. If you're out there watching this stream, don't be on Qubic Trade and just like play darts with the coins. Like be smart with your Qubic because Qubic is a serious asset. Don't take your Qubic for granted.
No, dude. Like I was looking at Nostromo here. This might be a buy right here. So
yeah,
wow, two people just sold for 150 million today.
Because the OG developers, I think they abandoned the project. So I think people are about to take over.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And this is like the only Launchpad on Qubic, so this could be a pickup.
And then there's QIP. QIP is another ICO Launchpad on Qubic.
Oh yeah,
but there's no volume on it because people aren't like buying and selling. But QIP is a good Launchpad too. Oh, I see Dojo in the chat. Nice. What's cracking, young Dojo? QCrap messed up when they let Revo run their marketing. Sure enough, man. Wait, they let him run their marketing? Dude, what a fucking mistake.
Bro, that was
What a
no, dude.
mistake.
The mistake is not letting Revo run the freaking official Qubic page so he can get us up to 200,000 followers with his live streams.
Yeah, he's talking about, hey man, I can get you guys 200,000 followers. Anyway, let's not mention people personally. I don't want to give them guys too much light. That's crazy.
No, definitely not. Let's get into the Wolfpack.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
for those that don't know, the My Last Match game that's coming, you need to, well, there are clans that are forming. And like basically a clan gives you a group, a safe house somewhere to be involved. So you're not just running around by yourself getting killed. So Wolfpack is a clan, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I thought it was, but I didn't verify it anywhere. That's the impression that I got. So if you own tokens, you are a part of the clan. Is that how it works?
Well, if you own the tokens, you get revenue from the smart contract of the Wolfpack clan.
And
And
what
then
about like gameplay wise? Like, does that allow you to play as part of the Wolfpack? Do you know?
as far as the gameplay, you earn, I mean, you earn your spot based on your how much you contribute to, like, as far as your gameplay, like doing raids and stuff like that, and like actual gameplay and looting and things like that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, but we are on our own doing that. But I thought we all like team kind of have different teams. Like there's gonna be what was it, a Q mine team, I thought, and then there's gonna be the Wolf Pack, and then there'll probably be other people who form clans, no?
Uh, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we'll figure it out coming. But for the Wolfpack itself, the token is for revenue from the game.
Yeah, from all the assets of the game.
So the Wolfpack controls a growing portfolio of high-value safe houses, respawn points, trade hubs, crafting facilities, generating passive cubic income from fees on every action inside. A permissionless on-chain task marketplace. Any player earns Qubic with 0 assets. 5% fee on all completed jobs flow to the treasury. Raids, territory control, trade, and logistics. Fully synergistic wings that can diversify clan revenue and protect assets. Weighted vote. Oh, so all right. So holding tokens gives you weighted voting on major safe house acquisitions, treasury use, new features, partnerships, and other day-to-day operations. So the Wolfpack clan is a smart clan, highly structured, meritocratic gaming organization built on Qubic's network. My Last Match assets, safe houses, vehicles, electricity grids are concentrated in a few hands. Wolfpack was founded by MLM largest asset holders to fix this, unifying those assets under shared governance, distributing revenue fairly, and opening the economy to every player regardless of ownership. Revenue from safe house fees, the jobs platform, military ops, trade flows, 70% directly to WP holders, 10% to active clan members, 10% reinvested, 10% to smart contract holders. Okay, so
I'm not sure how the mechanics of being in the clan will work because I mean obviously the game isn't even close to developed yet. So yeah, I'm sure once they have the mechanics of acquiring people into the clan, that'll be a lot more defined. But
exactly.
yeah,
That I'm sure that'll come, and like there'll be things you have to do, like own an asset or have been, there'll I'm sure be guidelines you have to hit to be able to join a clan in the future.
yeah, or like tie your wallet to a certain account or something like that.
Well, I just wonder, like with the MLM shares, all the revenue I thought from the in-game was going back to those holders. So now is that revenue going to be less for MLM shares because it's going to go to the Wolfpack stuff? or are those
Well,
assets separate?
it still goes there. While I was going through it during the live stream I did yesterday, I think it said something about 0.5% of the revenue is gonna go to MLM shares. I forgot where exactly I saw that, but I
Yeah,
remember seeing
right
that at
here.
some point.
Yeah, right here. 10% the shareholders.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean MLM. There's no avoiding giving MLM shareholders their due.
No, no, no.
Everything.
I just meant because I own a share of MLM
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of WP. Is this going to take away from a month ago what we were thinking we were going to be getting at from awards from in game?
Oh, I don't think so. I think it only it. I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
Because I think these are separate assets that they own under this clan. They're separate than the assets and the smart contract and MLM, all the safe houses and all the stuff they own there. I
Cause
don't know.
I can't find. Let me see if I can find. Cause I read somewhere else. It said 0.5% goes to MLM shareholders. 0.5% of something. I can't remember where I saw it, but if I watch the replay of the live stream I did yesterday, I'm sure I'll find it.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think the Wolfpack doesn't take away from what MLM shareholders are getting. It says something like 0.5% of the revenue goes to MLM shareholders. So a half a percent. Let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I can find it.
Yep.
Uh,
So the Valis team, bro, these guys were originally in the Qubic community, and one of them got kicked out of the Discord, so he started freaking out, and then they decided to basically fork Qubic into Valis and then just go online on Twitter and just talk shit about Qubic nonstop. All they do is FUD Qubic to try to stay relevant because they got banned out of there. They were jealous of other people who took their positions, and then they went crazy. And it's sad, man.
yeah, it's pretty sad. These guys are just a lot of people are just on it, especially on X. They're just dedicated to just shitting on Qubic, and you're just like, I mean, there's so many moving parts of the project because it's legitimately decentralized. Like it's not like you can call one corporate office and be like, "Hey, I don't like what's going on here." Like there are so many different moving parts of the ecosystem. I mean, just because you disagree with one doesn't mean like the rest of it is like fucked up. Like I don't know. I think people just don't understand what's going on in the grand scheme of things.
No. Yeah, they had me blocked for some reason. I don't know why.
Who blocked you?
Valis.
Oh, I mean, cause they're bitches. They blocked me too. They blocked, dude. A lot of the people, for some reason, if you don't agree with someone on X, they block you, and you're just like, okay, like, I guess we're not gonna talk about it anymore.
Yeah. They
Like, what
don't
the
like
fuck?
when I say when the powers Cialis and Viagra collide, you get Valis. I was talking to my friend. He said some gay dude founded Valis after taking Viagra and Cialis. But yeah,
Right.
they're just stay away from them, bro. They're just trolls on Twitter that are extremely jealous. So the
Yeah,
Wolfpack,
and if you've been in the ecosystem long enough, you know why. It's not random. Like you know, like why their proposals failed and things didn't go wrong or things didn't go right, right? And that's when shit went bad. They're like, oh, okay, things aren't going our way. Let's just shit on Qubic then. And that's exactly like what? It's so It's like so immature. It's like such typical behavior. It's really sad.
yeah, no, but they're exactly a bunch of crybabies. They're jealous. They're just the typical narcissist that thought they were going to be the special boys in the Cubic community when he was no longer a moderator because I didn't like him. He got booted, and then you see the rest. What up, Camo Joe, Mobius, two Cubic legends, ain't nothing but a gangster party. Let's go.
Oh, what's up,
Camo.
Camo Joe? Good to see you, my guy.
Oh yeah, Camo Joe's a legend.
Camo Joe.
Can't wait till
Hey,
Qubic pumps. Can't wait till Flare starts taking off. All these gems were in. So Camo Joe can quit the working and start up his fishing guide business.
yeah. Camo Joe. I'm still trying to get CKJ on the Qubic, man. Trying to get that Qubic word out.
So staking is the last thing that's caught. So, so this too. So, all right, this is how you earn ranks in the game. You get a revenue multiplier, and it has nothing to do with a whale just being able to buy it and get it. You earn points purely through in-game activity and pure trust, not token balance or staking. Raids completed, resources delivered, territory defended, community vote, no shortcuts. And then we got staking coming in a couple months. 2 months after the public sale, staking goes live.
Ooh, wait. Yeah,
$1
so in
million
about
minimum to stake.
So in about 3 months, including those weeks, you might have you'll be able to stake. But yeah, you do have to have a good amount of tokens to stake for the
Yeah, you needed
WP
to spend
tokens.
400 million Qubic today.
Yeah. You know, one crazy thing I was bullish about is after I saw the rest of the team that's on the Wolfpack, aside from Rox and Echo and Zox, I was like Dillian Peevsky. I was like, who's that? Turns out he's the freaking founder and visionary. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Seasoned MMO, extensive global hardcore gaming network, MLM investor, and asset contributor.
Yep.
And then the last two, what's it? Svetan, expert in resource economies and metaverse balance. And then General Cyborg, the esports veteran specializing in raid strategy and pro player recruitment. When I saw those,
yeah.
When I saw those names, I was like, "Oh shit! These guys are for real. They're really like putting in some legworks to get this game fucking going." That's when I was like, "Okay, I gotta get a bag of this good stuff."
Yeah, bro. 10% of it too is going to staking rewards. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so you have 10%. Yeah.
Yeah, 8% to the team, which is that's standard. That's great. They didn't milk that. Strategic fund, and now we get to vote. Like all the holders vote on that, so it's not like Ego can just go buy more miners for himself with that.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I love it. And then the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, definitely check out the Wolfpack My Last Match Discord.
And one of my favorite things about this is you don't, like, when the game comes out, you don't have to be like an asset holder to play it. You could just be some guy who plays it, and you can build your rank up. And eventually you can be a holder and just like be extra, but anyone, it's just it's architected so well. You can just be some guy who plays games and add yourself to the Qubic network over time.
Yep. Yeah, Eco don't let me post links in here. I tried to post the stream in here, and I got a warning from the Me.
Oh yeah, I tried to do that yesterday. I had to DM Rox to be like, "Hey, I was trying to share this link," and then he shared my link in there. But yeah, I think they're pretty.
Did he?
Yeah, but I just DM'd him on the side. I was like, "Oh," because I got the same warning you did, so I just DM'd Rox like personally, and I said, "Hey, I'm trying to share this link."
He did you dirty, bro. It's not in here.
No, if you scroll up, I'm sure you'll see it because I saw it in there. No, it was from like yesterday or like 2 days ago.
No, I'm talking about the stream from this one.
Oh, this one, yeah, you gotta. Oh yeah, just DM him. I'm sure he'll share it.
I did, yeah, I will. I wonder if no one's allowed to post links in here.
Yeah, no one's allowed to post any links in there.
Except the moderators, of course.
Yeah, except the main guys.
Man, they need to come on. We haven't earned our right to. They don't trust us with that.
Nah, man. Hey, we're just some guys. We gotta be humble, guy. You gotta be. We're just some guys.
Yeah.
You gotta be humble.
Big news coming to Qubic. Early access is now open for Dogecoin mining. So if you have mining machines. I wonder if it's more profitable to just mine the Qubic
versus what?
Just mining like if you had an A6, would it be better to mine Qubic? Would it be better to mine Doge? Like, wonder what's the most profitable.
I mean, if you have the ASIC miner, you might as well mine Doge and get some Qubic from that. Because look at the if you look at the whatchamacallit, how much you can flip Qubic versus how much you can flip Doge. Because if you mine Doge through Qubic, you're gonna get paid in Qubic. You know, so if your Qubic flips, your Qubic might flip faster than Doge if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, I think mining Qubic will be the most profitable. Just straight up mining Qubic because the price is going to go up so much.
Yep. Or if you just want to buy Qubic instead of mining it with your electricity.
Yep.
But yeah, either way.
15.5 million TPS confirmed. But this whole time it's been locked away from ETH liquidity. QBridge changes that. Wrapped Qubic is now live as an ERC20. Uniswap pools open April 2nd. Smart contract IPO live right now via Qubic wallet. The fastest L1 meets the deepest liquidity. The bridge between speed and money just made love.
It just made love.
So there's a new QBridge pre-sale, I guess. Where is it?
QBridge pre-sale? What do you mean?
This
the IPO is live right now. I mean, the IPO is live.
Yeah. Where is it? On Qubic.org?
You can look at it definitely through your Qubic wallet. Let's see, wallets.qubic.org.
I know there's an ICO page. I don't think I have it bookmarked.
Yeah, if you go to wallet.qubic.org, and then if there's a navigation tab on the side, and it should say IPO.
Oh shit.
Oh, you don't have one open on your thing yet?
No, I don't do crypto on
If
this
you
computer.
wanna, I can share my screen and show you.
Qubic.org/IPO, not happening.
If you go to wallet.q, like wallet.
Just share yours. Share yours. Mine's not. Okay. It's not gonna work.
All right. So let me see. Present. Share screen. Boom. Bam. So if you have your web, this is if you have your web wallet. This isn't on your mobile wallet. Maybe you can do it on your mobile wallet, but I haven't done it yet. But if you have a web wallet, wallet.qubic.org, you're gonna have these tabs on the side: dashboard, payment, transactions, keyword, assets, and you're gonna have IPO. Whenever there's an IPO active, you'll see like a number right here. So you click that tab, and then let's see, place bid. So let's place bid. No, we're not gonna place a bid. Hold on. Let's go check out results. No, is that what I wanted to do? No. What the? Why does it look so different right now? Okay. So here are all the bids. ID 150. Damn. 100 million. I think that's the cheapest right now. 100 million per share.
What's it say up there on the top? The first one was 102.
First one is 101 million per per share, but they're offering
150.
150
Someone did
shares.
816,
So this
600.
so this wallet is trying to spend 15 billion. But it
Yep.
is a Dutch auction, so the cheapest bid ends up being the price of all the shares. If we scroll all the way down, what's the cheapest bid?
No, because someone can do 2 coins. Don't they take the highest and the
No,
lowest?
but
And
but here's the thing. It's the cheapest bid that reaches the threshold of 676 shares. So
okay.
let's, if that makes sense. So let's say if someone like it's hard to explain it verbally. Like I understand it, but it's hard to explain it verbally. Like go here. Like there's 51. So right here, there's one share for 50 million, right? But if you go back here, the next share after that is 60 million for one share. And then there's 105 million for one share. But like it all depends on the cheap if it's so hard to verbally express it. Like by the time it gets to the 600, so it goes from the highest bid at 676 shares, right? And then this person bids this much for that many shares, this much for that many shares. The cheapest bid, by the time it reaches 676 shares, that's gonna be the price of the share.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, people can go look up how a Dutch auction works by itself, but yeah, that's a lot of people. The whales, they'll wait to the very end to be like, okay, so I'm gonna bid this much, and they'll just knock out all the cheaper shares.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. I don't have the money to even get into it anyway. But I wish I
Yeah,
did.
I already know. I'm not even gonna bother bidding on this because I feel like this is gonna be one of those IPOs that's gonna surpass QX, and QX burned like trillions of cubic. I don't know. Maybe that's me being too optimistic or whatever, but an Ethereum bridge is gonna create a lot of volume. It's like, think about it. Do you think the bridge is gonna create volume?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, bro. Think about right now, to get Qubic, you have to go to freaking MEXC, or you got to go to Safe Trade. Like those are some sketchy ass exchanges. Like once you can just bridge to Ethereum and just go to Uniswap and buy wrapped Qubic, bro, that's all you need. Like I don't own Dynex, I own wrapped Dynex on Ethereum. So it just makes it that much easier for people to get access to it.
Yeah, man. Plus, if you think about all the hacks that have happened in crypto via bridges, like hackers love bridges because of all the money and volume they bring. Like bridges are just like money, just money pools. Like,
Yeah, but if
hold
it's
on,
done right, though, like PulseChain's bridge has been running for 3-4 years now. I use Rocket X all the time, the multi-chain bridges, and you know, it's just a necessary evil. But that's why it's good, though. You don't have to bridge anywhere. It just allows other people to do it. But users on Ethereum can just go to Uniswap, take profits from some shit coin, meme coin, or whatever, or Tau or whatever, and now just swap it right for Qubic.
look at this. This guy put from 7 to
Yeah, well, the one guy did
82.
150, didn't he?
80 shares for 650. Dude, there's some big money fucking roaming around this right here.
Like, why would anyone go offer one share for 1.1 billion? Like, why would you do that?
I mean, why not? That's their money.
Like, you can do 300 million and get one.
That's the Not necessarily, because at the end of the auction, that 300 million isn't gonna go through. The cheapest share might be 1 billion.
That's true. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
if
Like by the end
yeah,
of the
people
auction,
comes
the
in,
whales are gonna be analyzing all the bids, and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna bid this much and knock all these other cheaper prices out. Because it's all about the amount of shares that have been bid on. It's not about the price. It is about the price, but it's also the amount of shares people are bidding.
yep,
So yeah,
good
there's that.
stuff. Yeah, this is good that we got this bridge coming. I think this was one of the bigger things too. And then do we have Ledger integration yet? I don't think we do, right? With hardware wallets,
I think we're on Ledger and Tangem.
are we?
Yeah, the last time I checked, I think they were getting integrated into Ledger. And let me see, is Tangem? Tangem integration over Qubic is in development. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I knew. Yeah, I thought it was Ledger too was being worked on or something.
Ledger. I know Ledger was too. Qubic is integrating with Ledger hardware wallets. Yeah, they're integrating with Ledger and Tangem. Approval. The integration proposal was approved, and the team is collaborating with. Yeah, so I don't think it's completely approved yet, but they've been working on it. But I don't know how much more they have to go to get through with that. Yeah. There's that.
Well, with the what I'm excited about with the Doge mining is getting this thing to be deflationary, because right now I'm looking at your tweet here, 57.5% is burned weekly right now. So if we get Doge mining, which can be, I don't know what the Monero. I know the problem with Monero is when you're mining Monero, you can't train the AI agent or the AI Garth. So with Doge mining, this is not going to slow down all the model training. You had to sacrifice one or the other before. So this is now taking it to a new level, frees up all the space for training, and it's more money. So if we were at 57.5% burned weekly, if you can increase that, and with the Doge revenue coming in, we can get this thing deflationary if Doge is mining, a couple $100,000 a week. It was 1.7 million a week in emissions. If we could take 20% of that and take 400K, man, that'd be nice.
Dude, if we reach the levels we did with Monero respectively, it's gonna be so much burned, bought back and burned. It's gonna be ridiculous. I think the burn watcher is gonna have to kick in and be like, "Hey, slow down, guys. There's gonna be a crazy supply shock."
Dude,
But at the same
that's
time, there needs to be demand for the coin. It can't just be like burning, burning, burning.
yeah, no,
So
exactly.
there's gonna have to be progress with smart contracts and AI or the gaming, but there has to be something going on aside from burning.
Yeah, but it's a great selling point for new investors coming in, because that was the biggest thing that I got pushback on when I was showing it to people over the years. They would go to Coin Market Cap and they'd be like, "Holy shit, a trillion, 200 trillion, or a quadrillion coins, and there's only 100 something trillion out right now. No way, this is inflation coin to death." And they would just immediately move on. And
Yeah,
now
dude.
it's like, once you look into it, you realize they needed a lot of coins at the start. You can always go crazy with burning them, but you can't always create more. So with this project, there's so much coming too, with all the AI that's going to be built on top of it, all going to be needing Qubic to run. Like, you're going to need the token, so it can't all just disappear before the applications and AI gets built on top of it.
Yeah, even before the supply change, like with Project X, CFB said like he believed we didn't even need to change the max supply. Like he was like, "Don't worry," but the community wanted it, so like he just went with it. But the supply really doesn't matter because I'll like look at Ethereum. Ethereum has an unlimited supply. Like the supply doesn't matter. All that matters is the demand.
Yep. And that
That's
demand
all
is
that
going
matters. So
to,
I think even Solana doesn't have a limited supply. It just depends on your emissions and how much your coin's being used. And with the
Yep.
advent of AI and how powerful this thing's gonna be, the scalability of the infrastructure, it's no contest. It's shocking how long it's taking for the rest of the Web3 community to catch up.
Yeah. It's because no one has an attention span right now.
And
No
that's
one wants to
thanks
look at anything. It's just how can I get rich overnight?
That's crypto, man. That's how I got in. That's how most people got in. How can I get rich overnight? But over time, I don't know. That's how everybody's introduced, and I don't know who knows what. The game is so mixed up and muddled. It's just weird. No one knows what the hell crypto's about anymore.
No. I just saw reading an article about Lucy Liu from Solana said crypto gaming is dead. It's never coming back.
Lucy Liu.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her name or something like that.
Oh yeah, I saw the lady from Solana, right?
Yeah.
She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. That
No.
stupid broad. She doesn't know.
Like
She's
this
like
is
think about this. Why would you say that specifically? Like, why would you bring that up, that topic up? Like, who asked about whether you think gaming is gonna be here or not? Like, it's just a weird thing to talk about.
because Solana, it was known for one thing. The meme coin did trading, the meme coin trading, and
And the
it
throughput.
it fell apart. The meme coins, and now it's proven the top 250 pump fund wallets were all extractors and all scammers. So they got such a bad reputation, and it still had such a bad reputation out there that her trashing crypto gaming, saying it's dead, at least takes away some of the negativity from Solana right now, and it deflects it elsewhere.
It's just people come up with the weirdest talking points to like take their attention away from the most obvious bullshit. Like, dude, your chain wrecked all of crypto, and now you're talking about how gaming is not gonna work on crypto. Like, no one asked you about gaming. Like, how about you talk about how your chain um, allowed so much wreckage in the entire industry, and now you're gonna act like you're making some poignant like stance on crypto gaming. Like, no one asked you about that. Just shush for a minute.
No. Oh, I still look at the message in Discord. CFB sent out the wolf packs. The wallets who received 50 wolf packs. I didn't get one though.
Oh shucks! Did you get what's it called 4 million tokens?
I wish. I could only afford one.
Wait, how? Wait, what?
1 billion.
Oh, 1 billion. Oh, you spent a billion cubic?
Or I'm sorry, I only got 1 million. Not a billion.
Oh, 1 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get a wolf pack every 4 million you spend, I think.
Yeah. I don't know if it's too late now already.
Probably because it goes from the IPO, so I think it's from the first initial sale.
Yeah, I thought there was 100 of them though.
Yeah, there's 100, but I think 50 went to yeah, I think 50 went to the pre-sale people or something like that. I'd have to reread what I went through.
Yeah.
Let me see. Client asset. Bada bing. Vehicles, items. No, back. Tokenomics. Fixed price, foreign queues. Earn your rank. Staking. Passive domination. Pack leaders. Join the pack. No. Sale. Bam. Is this it? Wait, no. What the hell?
It was in the Discord.
There was more on here too. I could have sworn there was more on here. Safe house. Both on Qubic, revenue sharing, token distribution. Oh, right here. For every 4 million WP purchased by a single wallet, that wallet receives 1 mystery MLM parcel, a random in-game item, blah, blah, blah. No limit for wallet. Valid until 50 parcels are claimed. First come, first serve. So yeah, valid until 50 parcels. So I think only 50. So there only 50 go out.
Okay, I thought there was 100 for some reason.
Wait, it did say there was 100, but I remember it said 5 out of 100 will get nothing. I'm trying to find where I read that, because I read that during
in the Discord, bro. It's in the Discord in the general chat, or no, the public sale chat.
I swear I had it. I swear I could have sworn I read it on here too while I was on the live stream yesterday, but it would take too much time to like sift through it. Anywho, that's that.
Oh well.
Yeah, Crypto Space said, "Ask Chat GBT." All right.
I swear it was.
Bing, bing.
I guess not. Yeah, I know it was in the. I can't find it either. All right, here we go. Number of players. 50. Okay. 100 exist. 50 will be offered tomorrow. Rox put up a tweet yesterday at 9:42 a.m. Here, let me. Oh, here it is. We burned an extra safe house. 100 exists. 50 will be offered tomorrow. What's inside? Each contains moccasins, the belt, a bunch of stuff. 1 out of, that's right, 5 have nothing. So I don't know if 2 people got blanks today and there's 3 coming out of the next 50. I'm not too sure. Well, guys, if you're not following the Twitter account here, MLM Wolfpack, go give them a follow. And there's also the new QMine Twitter just came out. I think it launched today at _QMine_. So definitely go follow them. Yeah, it went live 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it says 50 will be offered starting tomorrow.
Yes. So they'll probably have some. I just messaged Eco and was like, if I get to 4 million in the next week, can I get one?
You get the one that has 0 in it?
I probably would, yeah.
Damn, but the one thing that's crazy is the one that's gonna have the Arctic wolf. Did you read that one?
Yeah.
Where it's like you have no scent, or you're like pretty much in God mode. There's 1 out of 100 where it says, yeah. Wolves react based on hierarchy. Young ones flee or ignore. Mature ones attack. Arctic white is unknown to all wolves in the game, which means every wolf, including mature ones, will evade the wearer entirely. So if you're that lucky 1 out of 100 who gets the white Arctic wolf box, you'll be like, if you're not gonna play the game, you could probably flip that pack for like a lot of Qs.
Yeah.
That's a multi-billion dollar or billion Q pack right there, the Arctic White.
CFB's been the thing too is the thing that I really like about the game is how involved CFB is. And the more Qubic starts to blow up, the more people start looking into it, looking into him, realizing that there's potential connections to him being Satoshi. Like people are going to be so excited that, oh my God, can you believe it? Like we might be talking to Satoshi. So like I could see this just like getting huge, bro. Like
I
really.
mean, yeah, there's that aspect for sure, and then there's the actual like how much detail they went into all the little items and all the gaming stuff. You read through the Discord and you read through the items, and you're like, how deeply are like these developers are really fucking thinking about these items and how they interact with the real world. You're like a wolf skin and like fucking paper and like fucking a belt, like a fucking. You're like, what are these guys talking about? Like, and you're gonna be able to make items with other items, and you're like, these guys are really taking this game seriously. It's not like some. It's not gonna be just some clicky game where you just press your fucking finger on a button. Like, it's gonna be a really involved MMORPG, like a la Warcraft or some other shit,
And
or
then,
like
dude, and then
Diablo.
that same level of detail has gone into Qubic too. Like the amount of
Even
thought.
more so,
Yeah, even more, bro. Even more.
because it's being built on Qubic. With the game is built on Qubic, which is gonna be the host of AGI allegedly or apparently.
And dude, that's what I'm trying to understand and look into is if Garth ends up not working or it's just too slow, but somebody else comes out there with AI Timmy and it works flawlessly. Are they going to be built on top of Qubic? Like, are all of those other models, even so, if it's not Garth, CFB said something about it, basically like we win either way if Garth doesn't succeed and Qubic becomes the base layer for all of it to be built on top of. So as long as that's the case, like we can't lose.
Yeah, they're priming the ground. They're like preparing the layer so like you can build all this stuff on top of it. So
Yes,
no
and if
matter who
that
comes, whether your product is a success or not depends on you. It's not the infrastructure, like because the infrastructure is gonna be there.
exactly, bro, and that's where just seeing the just the blockchain itself, everything has been perfect. We don't see any red flags anywhere. Like all the stuff with Garth, that's coming in the future, but without the oracles, without everything that's been built so far on Qubic, it wouldn't even be able to happen. So as long as that infrastructure is perfect and flawless and the best in the world to build on, why would anyone not come here? So just he's been in this space for what, 25 years, developing crypto and blockchain and AI, working on it, thinking about it. I just feel like there's no one better than him and to do this.
And look at what Dojo just said. He's exactly right. Look, he said, look at it this way: we hold a currency that these AI agents will need to perform their tasks. The agents will have to pay us in order for them to do the work. Stack your queues. Yeah, so
Exactly.
you are the if you have your Qubic, you are the supply. Outside of emissions, you are the supply.
And
Especially
we'll
once after the next halving, like all like the current community who's been stacking, they're gonna be a majority of the supply because the max supply is obviously 200 trillion, and most of it has already been minted and burned. So up until this point, anyone who has Qubic right now who's been stacking, you are the supply. You're gonna set the price once Qubic becomes truly deflationary. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what it is.
Incredible. And that's where we're not even thinking right now. It's like, oh, we're loving staking for our APY. What about in the future when Qubic is in such high demand? People are willing to pay you a percent every 3 days to borrow a certain amount of Qubic to do whatever they need to do with it. Like us holding Qubic in a wallet, it might be other people, if they need it, they're going to be willing to pay you for it. So there's going to be a whole economy around that, I feel like. Or we'll have our own agent that negotiates all of it for us. Like, it's going to
Yep,
get
and
crazy.
it's like what CFB has said in the past, in order to use Agarth, you're gonna have to hold Qubic. And right now, there only a few, not that many people hold Qubic. And if you're gonna want to get it, you're gonna have to either get it from the miners or from the people who hold it right now. And we're pretty much gonna be setting the prices unless, exchanges, somehow get a hold of it, or they're mining or doing something else with it.
But every one of you guys can be mining Qubic too on your own. You don't need an ASIC miner. You don't need anything but a laptop. I don't know if you're going to get anything right now, but I know Vets, I think he tried it. I know Revo back in the day was doing it, and he got a tiny little bit. But just the fact that anyone can do it, like if you have, I just got this gaming computer. It sits here all day. Like, I don't know how to do Qubic mining, but if someone would be like, bro, let me come over and set that up for you, like, why wouldn't I do it? You know,
I bet you can set up a light node or a bob node on
yeah.
on the computer that you have right now.
Yep. And just let it run. And if it ever gets anything, if I can get a couple million Qs, yeah, it's not much now, but if Qubic goes to a penny, dude, that's $20,000.
That's tremendous, dude. Tremendous, dude. Dude, if Qubic gets to a penny, dude, you'll never see me again. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, I'll see you across the way on your farm.
Is that Vibreville over there?
Yeah, you'll be there, bro.
Shit.
Qubic goes to a penny, I'll go knock your house down and force you to move out there.
Shit. We'll have our own villages out there.
Someone's gonna come knocking on your door. Hey, someone's offering to buy your house for $80,000 more than it's worth right now on the condition you move to this Vibreville place. What the hell?
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. Man, I can only dream.
Then I'll come from beyond. He has been crushing it on Twitter lately. Hey, Casper community, long time, nothing heard from you. Look what dance I learned during this time.
Dude, that shit, I literally cracked up when I saw that the first time.
This guy, who's Qubic's target audience? Smart people, i.e. those having sense of humor.
Dude, that Finance Freeman, dude, that guy's a clown. What a he's a self-righteous clown. I looked through that whole thread. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're wasting everyone's time typing all that shit out.
So here, his strategies definitely worked so far, showing the whole chart. Yes, as you can see from my two other projects, IOTA and NXT, what's my secret? Trigger rage quit the low IQ holders. How do I spot them? They have no sense of humor. And then IOTA NXT number 1 and 2. Oh my
dude.
God. He's the best.
My guy.
He's just trolling everyone now.
Oh, dude, check it out. I finally found. I was like, why was it taking me so long? I found the MLM thing on the Wolfpack. Let me. Can I share some? There it is. Boom. Right there. It says MLM shareholder split 50%. 50% of fees to MLM shareholders.
Okay, so I just want to know if that's on top of everything that MLM holders are, because I'm pretty sure it is. Like the assets that are held for the MLM, I think those are separate than the assets that are in the Wolfpack. I'm pretty sure. So this seems like it's additional income that's getting added to MLM shareholders instead of taking all the assets that were in MLM, kind of moving some of them over here to decentralize it and then give it back. I'm just a little confused on that.
I believe so, but yeah, you'd have to. I would say that's a question for the Discord because I couldn't really give you a definitive answer.
Yeah, I mean, I just have a feeling he wouldn't do that. It's not the way he works, and everything is always separate. The assets are held in the DAOs for the different projects, and yeah, where he's just doing it. Shout out to Eco, man. He's been crushing it.
Yeah, dude. And this is the revenue. This is just revenue. This is just the resurrection fees, not even like the water and like creating items and storage and all that stuff. So this is like a super conservative revenue structure that they're applying.
I wonder in the future if that can be changed, because right now 1 million cubic is nothing. It's like a penny.
Yeah,
But
I'm hoping
up?
it will be, because I think they said they can adjust the fees on other things, but I hope they can adjust it on the resurrection, because yeah, like you said, 1 million it's nothing now, but it's gonna be a lot later on.
Right.
I'm like
90 cents to what is it? 1 million is what? 90 cents or 9 cents?
Yeah, right now, which is pretty much like an arcade game, which isn't horrible, but when Qubic does a 10x, 100x, you're gonna be like, okay, I think we gotta change the fees
it's
up.
gotta get if Qubic does a 10x, they need to drop that 20%. If it does a 50, probably more. If it does a 50x, that's got to go to 100K.
Dude, imagine at a penny. That's $1,000, dude. A penny at 1 million cubic is $1,000.
Yeah, but that's like 1 million X from here. So if we get, 100X from here makes that $9 a respawn, that's too much.
That's more 10,000X, not really 1 million X. That's like
1 million is 90 cents. Okay, so $1 to respawn, that's fine. But if it 10x's and it's $10 to respawn, I'm not going to be respawning on, like, that's going to make me be like, whoa, okay. So that might have to drop.
It would have to drop. Otherwise, you're not going to get any adoption if that doesn't drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a work in progress, so we'll see.
Because by the time it launches in a couple years or a year or two, the price is going to be so much higher that 1 million cubics is going to be not.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the 10,000 Bitcoin pizza shit. You'd be like, I'm gonna pay 10,000 for a pizza today. 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza. Nah, you're just gonna have to adjust that.
Yeah, the revenues from Qmine, they're consistently over 2 cubics per epoch now. Like, I remember when we first started, it was like 0.7, 0.8. I was waiting for it to get to 1. And then we had like 2.2, 2.6. And they just, every time now we're over a couple cubics. And then you could add the Bitcoin rewards. I think once a month those came in. That was like 4 cubic or something like that per share of Qmine.
Yeah, it was like 4 to 1, that one payment.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. And I think we're gonna get paid with Bitcoin, I think once a month. So every 4 weeks we're gonna have a fat payout.
So that's what you got to do, guys. If you want to play MLM, you got to say, all right, if it costs 1 million per respawn, and I want to give myself 20 of them, I need to get 20 back in passive income over the next year or something. So the cubics I'm burning in the game came from rewards. You're not out market buying those.
So for sure. Yeah, you have to develop some passive income of Qubic to, yeah, for sure, to pay for if you're gonna be playing that game.
Yeah,
you don't want to be paying like an arcade. Like, okay, I got to get my dollar out and put some more money in the game.
The staking is like 13%, I think, right now, because I just locked up some Qubic for a year, and even if it's 10%, and they did a 500 million, that's 50 million cubics. That's enough. That'll be 50 lives for me off that right there. So stake a bag of Qubic if you plan on playing this game. Stake 100 million, 10%, you'll get 10 million back. That gives you 10 respawns. So now you know, all right, for the first 10 lives, it's not coming out of my pocket. And that way you can kind of get a little ahead.
Yeah, and who knows how successful this game will be.
It's either going to be a complete flop or it's going to go viral.
I have a feeling it'll go pretty viral, especially after this Doge mining. So many eyes are gonna be on this project, and then we're gonna have to take this momentum and squeeze the hell out of it. Ooh, what's this from Qmine? Oh, they changed the logo. They changed the logo?
Yeah,
oh, does Qmine have a new page?
Yeah,
What is
that's
this?
what I just said.
What
Yeah.
the?
Were you not listening 10 minutes ago?
What the? What the hell? What the hell?
Only 2 hours old though, so you didn't.
What
You
the?
weren't too late.
Damn. What the? That's dope. Nice.
Yeah, the website,
Like,
dude, is just cleaner and cleaner every day too.
oh ho ho ho. Hey, who in here has themselves some Qmine? I know at least 90% of you have to have some Qmine in this. Whoever's watching this right now.
I know
Oh, this
Camo
is
Joe's
dope.
got some.
Nice.
I don't know. Goo might have some. I don't know. He might just have Qubic though. But I think he might have got some Qmine.
Cube with Tao. Oh, Tao's been getting some clout ever since that Paul, or what's his name, something Chamath and Jensen Huang were talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they don't know what. Wait till they hear about Qubic. I can already tell they got paid to talk about it, cause you can. I mean, you can tell no one's gonna be talking about Tao unless they're, come on, like as if they like it. I like how he brought it up. He was like, oh well, there's this one crypto project, a BitTensor Tao. All right, Mr.
Bro,
Shill.
that's how those things work is where anyone of those guys, Chamath, Crypto Banter, any of them that are mentioning Tao, they're getting paid to. Okay, they have a contract, and in that contract, there will be terms in there and conditions where they are not allowed to mention certain projects. And I can almost guarantee you, anyone that's shilling Tao, that's getting paid to shill Caspa, is not allowed to talk about Qubic unless they are fudding it, and that is how it works.
Most definitely. Most definitely. That's how it works. That should be common knowledge, but it's not. People are like, "Oh, they're talking about it. Oh, we're gonna get rich now." It's like, no, it's a billboard. You're looking at a billboard. That doesn't mean the whole world is gonna adopt it. But I mean, it's good for short-term price action. That's for sure.
Oh, no, Camo Joe only owns Qubic. I'm about to buy $1 billion, stake it. Thoughts? Well, you already know. You already know. That right there is GOAT move.
Especially right before the next halving.
Yep. Collect the rewards before they drop. So we get a full year, a juicy 15%. You'll get 100 million back.
Oh, snap. Hold on a second. I have to take this phone call. 1 second. My bad, guy.
Yeah, real definitely the right move. For sure. You can't go wrong. We're down here at the bottom. I mean, I don't think Qubic is going to dip that much more. I think we are looking very, 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 very good. Look at that chart now. See, when you go from the hour and you ignore all the other nonsense from the bear market before, everything dropped. These people act like Qubic is down, but every other coin in crypto is up. That's the hilarious thing. Where if you look in like the last month, if you took all of crypto the last month, I guarantee Qubic's in the top 5% from the bulk. We have bottomed.
Oh, for sure. We did a 2x and we're staying up for over a week.
Yeah. Dude, I thought this right after we started dropping down here. I was like, oh shit, we're coming back to like halfway down. Nope. Boom.
Dude, we didn't even break below 90. I was like, damn, we didn't even break below 90. I was like, damn, buddy.
No,
We want to stay up
we did. I mean, 4 days ago.
for like a second.
Yeah, we wicked down to 85, but yeah, it did wick down to 87, but just for a second. But now we're back up.
So this is it's a good sign. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna go back lower after Doge mining starts, if there's gonna be like a sell the news thing, but I hope people aren't expecting like a fucking immediate parabolic move on the first, because obviously that's not gonna happen, because that's not how shit works. But I'm wondering what's gonna happen to the price after the first, because I mean the obvious market psychology is dip after the news, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I would say that this move right here was because they know what's coming with Doge mining. So like the Doge excitement, that was this move. So after it goes live, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of a chop or nothing really happens for a little bit.
Yeah, if anything, worst case scenario, it'll dip a little bit because people who are new are expecting, oh yeah, buybacks burns and buyback burns instant fucking 10x, but that's not how it works, and that's not even what it's for, but yeah. It is what it is.
ETH 2163, not bad. ETH up 5.3. What's that?
I was about to say that phone call was my tax person saying like, you remember you have an appointment today? I was like, oh shit, I do, huh? At 3 o'clock, I gotta do my taxes.
There you go. Get some money back.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Man, yeah, Bitcoin's coming. That was a nice relief rally. There's just so much bad shit happening with the oil price, oil about to shoot up. Like, I just don't. So bad. Dude, I feel like we're coming back down hard one more time.
Dude, oil is going to be so bad. Dude, I had to fill my gas tank up 2 days ago. It was $1 something more than the last time I filled my tank up. I was like, because I don't look at the gas prices until I look at, till I have to fill up. And I looked at the gas price, I was like, what the I was like, what? I was looking at $5-6. I was like, dude, come on.
Dude, we're down 10% today to 87. So that should have been, gas should not be getting more expensive in the next week, or else they're just screwing us. Because
the paper doesn't align with physical. The physical gas prices.
That's not crude, is it? I wonder if the crude oil spot. Yeah, no, dude. Even Brent's down to 95. That's good.
Maybe there's a lag effect, but when I filled up a few days ago, I was like, "What the feezy?"
Well, bro, this just happened in the last 6 hours.
Yeah, and there's no telling. The war is not even close to over. I mean, hopefully it is, but I don't know, man. They destroyed a lot of infrastructure, a lot of oil. Like, there's the lag effect is gonna be tremendous. I wouldn't be surprised if it touches 7 in some points. $7 a gallon.
She put something about Iran and them. They're coming to a agreement in the next 48 hours. Or something I thought I saw earlier. I don't freaking know.
If it's from the White House, you don't know. You can't believe anything because everyone's just lying through their teeth, especially the White House and Trump.
Here it is.
They just be saying whatever.
The U.S. and Iran have had over the last 2 days very good and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution in the Middle East. Based on the tenor and tone of these in-depth, detailed conversations, which will continue throughout the week. I've instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions.
Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you prick. God damn it.
Yeah,
All caps as post.
I
Dude.
know. Way to listen to the people around you and get great advice.
Dude, this fucking guy. This fucking guy, man. He fucked up so bad. Now he's backtracking and pretending he's not backtracking. Like, oh yeah, you know what? We had some talks, and you know what? We decided that we're gonna do this and that. It's like, no. You bit off more than you could fucking chew, man. Now he's trying to fucking make it look like he's making some big deal. Like, nah, man. You tried to fight a nation that was just fighting with sticks and stones, but you realized they had a real military.
Yeah.
And now you're being like, oh fuck, they had bigger chips than we thought. But
look at this,
man. I can't believe I vote. I can't believe it. I can't believe I voted for that shit. Look at Johnny May. Hey, Trump.
What were you gonna do? Vote for Kamala? Like what the?
No,
fuck?
it's better than Kamala. That's for sure. Look at John May. Hey, Trump knows what people want. He's playing 90 chess. You gotta trust the plan,
bro. This 90 chess. Right. All right, Baron. I'm gonna make this announcement in 10 minutes. Go put out a 1.5 or go buy $1.5 billion of futures at 650. 10 minutes later, makes the speech. 10 minutes later, S&P adds 2 trillion.
Dude.
And then they sold and drove the market right back down.
Meanwhile, fucking civilians are being fucked. Millions upon millions of people. Thousands are dying. Millions are suffering. Dude, desalination plants are being destroyed. Like, critical infrastructure in the Middle East is being destroyed. Like, people, like, they don't have access to fresh water. Like, you destroyed desalination plants. Like, these people are fucked. Like, it reached a point where if you have more war, more bombings, it's not gonna be good for anybody and like any party. Like,
except for Lockheed Martin, except for Boeing, except for all the defense contractors.
Even them, like, it's the most short-sighted shit I've ever heard of. Because look at all the Middle Eastern like money that's being put into all the oil money that's being put into AI, which is gonna be a waste anyway. All that has to be pulled back because they destroyed all the oil infrastructure in the Middle East. Like, they don't have the money that they thought they'd have. So everything they're doing in the war is affecting all the shit they wanted in the economy, like at a broader scale. Like it's like they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. It's like the stupidest shit in the fucking world. It's the most short-sighted.
Any attention, bro. It'll just drive you crazy, and that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to create confusion, chaos, piss people off, because everything is ass backwards. Anyone with common sense would not do any of this shit. So once that happens, you just got to tune out, bro, because it's meant to make you crazy, make you hate things, make you go nuts. Like,
you know what, man? I don't even think it's that clever. I think it's just the fact that Israel might have some shit on Trump, and Trump is just like, yeah, let's do what you want. I think it's just that simple, and he's not even thinking of like the consequences. He's like, oh yeah, let's do what he says because I don't want this shit to go south.
Yeah.
He said, is Netanyahu dead? Spell check.
I think so. Well, they've been posting his AI videos. His son hasn't posted. His brother's dead, and I think so, dude. I hope, yeah, we'll see.
Did you hear that shit that Netanyahu said about Jesus recently? I'm hoping that wasn't AI, but I was tripping the fuck out. He said Jesus has no advantage over Genghis Khan. I was like, bro. He was comparing Jesus to Genghis Khan, dude. That was the most. I'm like, bro, how are you gonna compare a spiritual leader to a fucking to Genghis Khan. Like that's like comparing Michael Jordan to like I don't know, fucking Mahatma Gandhi. Like you can't compare the two accolades. Like Genghis Khan of course he's a great war general who conquered and command. Like man, Bibi Netanyahu is on some other shit. He's literally Antichrist. He's
He
like, you
is
cannot
he is
compare
demonic.
Jesus Christ to Genghis Khan. In this world, there is no such thing as justice and being right and being moral. I'm like, dude, this is our ally to like our alleged Christian country. This is our ally saying Jesus doesn't hold a candle to Genghis Khan. Like, bro, the man, what is going on in this world? Anyway, let's not get too fucking political with this shit.
Exactly. They're
But that
all
shit blew my mind. I'm like,
exactly.
what kind of a world are we living in where we're comparing Jesus to Genghis Khan?
Yeah,
Like, what?
that's yeah, dude, they're out. These people are crazy. They're out of their minds. But Kobeisi letter thinks there is a actual peace talks going on because back in May with China, Trump pulled the same playbook. Iran's war strategies become the long game and pressure through U.S. Israel through capital energy markets. Iran does not want to lose leverage. The same exact form of leverage that China had in April 25, which they initially denied as the 10-year note broke above 4.5% and the U.S. equity markets collapsed. We believe Trump's following the same playbook. Volatility will persist until there's a clear agreement in place and the broader market normalization after this historic shock will take months.
Man, I think people are giving these guys too much brain credit. They're not I don't think they're thinking that deeply.
Yeah, they're
It's
not.
just maniacal, egotistical nonsense.
Yeah,
Look
exactly.
at Florida Swamp Monkey. What about Genghis Khan versus Muhammad? Or maybe Jesus versus Muhammad in a cage match live on pay-per-view. Like celebrity death match or some shit.
Yeah, Casper is pumping hard again. It's up 15% in the last
Damn,
hour.
wasn't that damn, it's pumping while we were streaming. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what. I mean, it's down, dude. It's down so much still, but like that's a good sign. Maybe utility is where it's at this cycle.
Oh, it's at less than half a penny.
Yeah, oh, bro, it's way down. And this thing, when I first found it, it was like 10 cents.
What's their thing? What's their Oh, look at the volume. The volume's up like 200% or some shit.
Yeah, I know. They're all right, well, shit. Welcome use cases for the real world powered by Casper. Parking, real estate, on chain, financial assets.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into a little bit of Casper.
That's the 2.1 brings a governance approved fee burning. How does Casper support real world asset in workflows? Casper. So what I thought Casper was originally was you were a business or whatever, and you were trying to get into Web3, but you have your own private networks. That's your servers, your stuff runs on. You can't just uproot everything and join Web3. So what I thought they were doing was basically building like a plug and play for businesses that you could come use Casper software and then join the ecosystem without having to, tear down everything that you had as a business. Because the CEO, she was like very, very smart businesswoman, worked in a bunch of industries. So she was like, I'm building the blockchain that I need from my experience around here. So it just always had everything from like the tech and fundamental side. But yeah, it's just you never know. The bear markets get bad, FUD gets out there, and these coins can go so much lower than you ever thought, but then they can also go so much higher than you ever thought.
Just like Qubic. I might have
Let's
to
watch it.
take another look at Casper.
Welcome to Casper 2.0, a new chapter in scalable, efficient, and real-world ready blockchain technology. Casper was built with real-world utility in mind. Now with 2.0, we're going even further, bridging the gap between traditional systems and Web3 with upgrades that matter. Casper 2.0 is more than just an upgrade. It's a reinvention. We've overhauled our core infrastructure, improving performance, scalability, and security, while introducing features that simplify development and accelerate adoption. From Zoop consensus with instant finality to natively secured upgradable smart contracts, Casper 2.0 bridges the gap from the Web3 world to the real world. We've introduced multi-virtual machine architecture, improved tools for developers, and made node operations more efficient. Now, Casper 2.0 has the potential to redefine ownership itself by enabling tokenization of real-world assets like real estate, financial instruments, artwork, and much more. This opens up new ways to own, trade, and interact with real-world economic assets in a decentralized economy. For developers, Casper 2.0 means to build faster and scalable dApps. For enterprises, it's a secure, future-ready foundation for tokenized assets and high-impact real-world use cases. Casper 2.0 is the blockchain for the real world. It's here, it's live, and it's ready for you. Join us and start building today.
Join us. I'm not a hostage.
Yeah, yeah. I will not kill you and your family.
Join us, please, for the love of God. I need to be free.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I don't know.
Uphold.
Yeah, they're on MEXC too.
Uphold is a pretty solid. They're the only place that still sold XRP back when they were going through their shit.
Yep. OKX, Bybit, MEXC. So I gotta get back on MEXC and buy it on there. I might do that today. Actually, get some more Casper and some Carnomaly. That's one that I gotta get, bro. I keep seeing it and I'm like, I gotta get some. I gotta
That
get
volume is crazy. 20 million?
I know, bro. Up to
Why is the price down? But then the price is down. What's the 1 day
Oh, that's the
price?
all time. No, we're up
What's
like
the
25%.
Oh wow. Damn. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, look, OKX.
So
Ooh,
2 million on OKX. Damn.
There we go. That's crazy. Like
4 million on Qubic. Damn. That shit's going hard right now. Huh. I wonder if it'll pull back a little bit or if this is a crazy pump.
Audit any crypto in seconds. X-Ray delivers clear risk-first insights with AI-assisted analysis. Evaluates tokens across smart contracts, on-chain activity. X-Ray's clean visual and guide explanations make it useful for beginners and advanced traders. So I guess this is Casper developed this thing, I guess. So any noob can come in and ask about a project and the AI will go through it, I guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, you never know, man. These projects like this, I mean, it caught my eye because it was a great fundamental project. And then, shit got bad.
Yeah, a lot of projects look like that from like the old days because, I mean, it takes a minute for real adoption to happen.
Yeah. Yep. But could be something. That's the thing now, bro. When it's this cheap, when it's a fraction of a penny, and this thing, like even a year ago, was up at a penny and a half. So what's that? It's almost a 4.5x to get back to where it was there.
Now it might take a little bit longer to get up there because back in the day, the 2021 days, just the speculation could give you 100x just on the speculation. But now I think the market matured enough to be like, okay, we can't just like speculate. It's gotta have some real world value attached to it. So a lot of the prices are staying down a little bit until there's real application.
We just open sourced EIP 712 for Casper. The same standard behind Uniswap permits, Aave credit delegation, and gasless approvals on ETH. Here's why it matters. Every multi-chain dApp needs signatures that can't be replayed. Without a standard, teams roll their own encoding. That leads to the exact kind of gap Howell-born audit flagged in Casper Bridge. So we didn't just patch the bridge, we built infrastructure for the ecosystem. This unlocks gasless transactions, users sign off chain, agentic commerce via X402, AI agents signing structured authorizations, cross-chain interoperability, SEP will permit approve the pattern that powers DeFi. So I don't know, it might be worth a lottery ticket. And then the other one is obviously Carnomaly.
Carnomaly, dude, that shit be pumping and dumping. Dude, that shit did 100x, dip back down. Did another 100x, dip back down. But it keeps going from 0005 to 1 to 0005 to 1 to 0005 to 1. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I mean the volume's or market cap's less than 1 million, bro. So that's why I think can be extremely volatile.
Dude, less than 1 million market cap is crazy.
Well, someone's gonna figure this shit out.
At one point, it's just gonna go up, and it's never gonna go back down because what they're doing, like they're actually laying down the groundwork, like internationally too. In the UK, they're hooking up with car dealerships. They're just getting integrated and like all over the place, and then all of a sudden, it's just gonna go boom.
I think so too. I like what they're doing.
And then there's the QBridge, and then they're gonna have the revenue sharing. I'm like,
Carnomaly will empower consumers and dealers with the infrastructure to communicate effectively, eliminating manipulation. Token holders will have the opportunity to earn car tokens on their vehicle purchases, with reward amounts varying based on their membership tier. Users will be able to schedule oil changes, tire rotations, and other services for their car. Carnomaly's car garage will allow vehicle owners to create their own personal car lots. Carnomaly will enable a competitive bidding system to increase the odds of selling vehicles at max value. Make filing an insurance claim seamless and straightforward. Buying a new car will be simple and rewarding. Also, have access to Car DeFi, decentralized finance solution in the auto lending space. Pretty cool.
Yep. I've even tried the app on my own car. Like you can literally scan your VIN number and it'll just like pull up your car and like you could just add details to your car and shit. And you're like, oh shit, nice.
You put it up for sale right through the app? You can, right?
Yeah, and you can add details and you can do all sorts of stuff on it. Like you could add when you get your oil change. You can add all the maintenance stuff and all that good stuff. So then by the time you sell your car, all the information on the car that you did is officially like on the blockchain, and it's like immutable.
No bank benefits. So you can imagine getting a loan, getting a new car, doing everything without a bank. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they're gonna do DeFi on with car loans.
Yeah, and it looks like you'll be able to use Bitcoin, ETH, the car token. I'm sure you wouldn't want to use that as the collateral, but
yeah,
this is sick, dude. So many cool things coming.
Yep. And they have spaces every week. So if you go to like the Carnomaly page on X and you go to their main page, they have they have a lot of spaces that you can listen to and catch up.
Trader left project client price. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's worth, my bag now is probably worth like $40. So I'm going to throw another 100 at it. Why not? What's up, Alyssa? Good to see you. Nah, just Bitcoin and Dogecoin with their proof of work protocol have any real world physics built into these digital currencies.
Ow.
Any new Dynex development? Good question, bro. I haven't seen much on Dynex lately. Have you?
I think they're just still doing their stock stuff. Once I heard that you needed 100,000 Dynex to participate in that thing, I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I'm just gonna wait and see if there's price action. I haven't looked into it since then.
Release production version SDK 1 following several months of beta. The new features completely redesigned architecture. It enables sampling of up to 1 million algorithmic qubits through CPU and GPU emulation, up to 10,000 P qubits on Dynex's Apollo quantum hardware, and direct access to external QPU providers, including IBM, D-Wave, and Rigetti. This release marks the public launch of Dynex qubit agnostic platform. So there's still, I don't know what the hell any of that means, but you can go read about it if you want. I mean, I'm waiting for the KYC to come for the stock or the conversion from the crypto to the tokenized security.
I wonder what the price is gonna be, because they said like you need 100. Was it 100K or 10K that you needed?
No, that was just for that weird little program where they wanted people to like test it out and be involved with it. That had nothing. That was completely separate.
Okay, I was like, oh man, I'm useless. I don't have 100K Dynex.
Yeah, me neither. We can combine our powers. Yeah,
But yeah,
I that's the new chip, but
in my heart of hearts, with the tech that they have, or that they're claiming they have, and that other people are verifying, it seems like it's a 3-digit coin. So I'm like, that's what I'm hoping on. I'm like,
yeah,
dude, quantum computing on silicon chips. Like, how do you even compete with that?
I don't know. I don't know, but this stuff's gonna come fast, and
That's what she said.
Now's when you prepare for it. Pack your bags of the stuff that is so hyper suppressed, but actually has a use case. They've been building like the chip that they have. If that chip takes off, it puts everybody else out of business who needs to keep their chip at absolute zero. The amount of energy required for that is astronomical. So this is just game changing. But again, if this chip did take off, it would disrupt major players in the industry right now. And those people don't want to give that power up. So they will fight and fight and fight to prevent other stuff from taking their market share.
But they're gonna have to. Even they're gonna have to, because they're gonna want to save money too. They're gonna have to adopt the technology. They're either gonna have to kill them and steal it, or, because look at how all the other revolutions happen. Like, there were steam engines, and then you have to be like, okay, what comes after the steam engine? You're gonna have like diesel and combustion engines. Because I mean, you can't run shit on it. Imagine a car running on steam. That's not gonna work out. A car with a coal steam engine.
Yeah, so bro, you can already do this. You can already come and start buying properties here right on Propy. Like, they have listings here on here. You can come now. And
that's what she said.
Oh, look, bro, they're in Florida too. They're down in your neck of the woods. Look at that.
My neck? What are you talking about?
No, Florida swamp.
Oh, Florida swamp. Okay.
Imagine buying a house out of realtor or bank. This is coming. Like, these houses here are, I think that deeds are tokenized and they are NFTs. And I'm pretty sure you can make offers with different cryptos. Like, last time I looked, you could use like Bitcoin, XRP.
135,000.
Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna have to put 135 into that. But
that's still cheaper than a full ass house.
This right here, like, this house is probably nice on the inside. 269K.
Hey, yo, I might have to move to Florida, but they have hurricanes and shit, and tornadoes.
Yeah. So this is, I don't know, but it used to say on here what cryptos you could use to buy them.
Damn, that's a cheap ass house, man. I gotta move somewhere else, man. What the hell?
Yeah. So it's cool, bro. Like, this is the future. Oh, here we go. We got a house in Jupiter. There we go. 735K.
Damn.
For this little one. It's like this. Yeah, I'd much rather go have that other one right we were looking at.
That's the ritzy spot.
Yeah, Jupiter is extremely wealthy area. It's where Tiger Woods and all the golfers live. Yep. So yeah, this is the future where in 10, 15 years, this will be the norm where you take your deed and you register it with whatever agency it is, and it goes into a database, and now that deed is turned into an NFT. And as soon as you put that up on a platform for sale, someone buys it and sends you payment, you're done. Like, that's it. This is absolutely going to change so much of the real estate market. And you're not going to need a broker really anymore. I mean, you will. Lazy people are going to still want them because they don't even want to have to look and do all this stuff. It's just going to be more, you just complete the process for this. But it's coming, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, it'll take a minute to be comfortable with people just putting a picture up and selling it to some guy. Because it's like, dude, money talk. You're like, no, I need guarantees. Like, I need insurance. I got to make sure I get my money for my house.
No, once you put the NFT up there, it doesn't transfer until their crypto they sent is in your wallet.
Oh yeah. But I mean, as far as the person selling understands crypto and their wallet and being able to cash out and all that stuff, there's like a whole educational layer that needs to be crossed before there's like really big mass adoption for that. Like, people have to see enough people do it for more people to be comfortable, if that makes sense. It's like when you gotta see 10 people cross that bridge before you go, okay, I feel like I'm across the bridge now, if that makes sense.
Definitely. We're heading there, though. It's where the world is going, so it's exciting to be here now. You got to just stay positive, guys. It's so easy to go on Twitter and look at bad shit, look how much everything is down, but the glass can always be half full. Like, there's so much building going on. There's so much money that's on the sidelines waiting to pour in as soon as we got regulations that are coming with the Clarity Act here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So, man, stack up, buy these blue chips, get your positions, and you will be a happy person towards the end of this year. I feel like we are not going to go another 6 months without seeing some serious pumps.
Yeah, indubitably.
Yes, sir. Anything else, bro? We were going for 2 hours. Feel like that's
I know, man. That's the longest we've ever done, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But 160 people in here, so appreciate everyone that stopped in.
Nice. Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Good stuff. Guy, if you didn't know about the Wolfpack token, go check it out on Qubic Trade right now. It is for sale. It is trading. You can get yourself a bag of it.
What's it at right now? What's it at? Ooh, it's getting pushed up. $7.99.
$7.99, and buy order at 700.
We're already up.
Yeah, if you bought 1 million of them, you could dump them for 500 and make your 25% and call it a day.
Ooh, I need at least 1,000. I need it to get at least to 1,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a sell order in here at 4444 and just let it sit.
Nice.
All right, guys. Appreciate everyone that stopped in. Follow Samson if you're not following him. We got to get his YouTube page up to 1,000. He's working there, so every follow counts. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, peace out.
Yeah. Up in the building. Yeah, we lighting up the scene. Crypto gems on radar, chasing every dream. Do your own research, that's the golden theme. We bring the facts, no cap, we keep it clean. Scrolling through the charts, got my eyes on the rise. Vibra got the info, got me feeling so wise. No hype, just the truth, yeah, we cutting through lies. Sharpen knowledge on the daily, watch the profits multiply. From Bitcoin to the altcoins, we digging for gold. Community so strong, never do what you're told. That's the motto, let the story unfold. We ain't selling you a dream, just the facts to behold. Vibra finance, shining in the night. Crypto gems, yeah, we find them right. Do your research, keep the future bright. Vibra got your back, we ignite your flight. No pump and dump, just the realest advice. We break it all down, make it simple and nice. Every tip, every trick, got you rolling the dice. But with knowledge in your pocket, you can win every price. Vibra finance, shining in the night. Crypto gems, yeah, we find them right. Do your research, keep your future bright. Vibra got your back, we ignite your flight. So when you're lost in the crypto sea, Vibra is the light, come vibe with me. Stay smart, stay sharp, and you'll always see the best gems shine with transparency.